Namaskar, Jai Hind, ladies and gentlemen. Now, time to read your story. It's the day 9 of your challenge. This is the story which was given yesterday, and you can see it's clearly shown a podium, and there are three persons standing on it. One, two, three. It's Vijay Academy is written here. थोड़ा blur किया हुआ है, but you can make out. This must be some event जिसमें एक first आया, second आया, third आया, and it has whether it has been organized or conducted by maybe Vijay Academy. Let's see what kind of a story you have written. Raman is a 20-year-old boy, first year student, pursuing his graduation in science. He has always been active in participating in sports since his school days. The sport he has excelled is running. He used to come first in 100-meter race in the sport they organize in school every year. He participated in inter-school competition as well as kept increasing his performance with time. He has always been serious about his sport, but along with that, he also performed well in studies, because of which he could secure a seat in University of Delhi for graduation. So this year he participated in the. अब देखो क्या हो रहा है इसमें, जो एक तो हीरो है उसका आप इंट्रोडक्शन से अगर आप देखोगे तो इज ए फर्स्ट स्टूडेंट परसुइंग ग्रेजुएशन इन साइंस, योर फोकस ऑन एकेडमिक्स. देयर आफ्टर बार बार वो डामाडोल है, एक बार स्पोर्ट्स, एक बार एकेडमी, एक बार स्पोर्ट्स, एक बार एकेडमी. सी आपका स्टोरी किस वे में जाने वाला है? व्हेन यू टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस, talk about his preparation, talk about what he has done to this, or talk about his sports event rather than maybe one or two line कहीं आ सकता है, but आप बार बार उसको दोनों तरफ स्विच नहीं कर सकते. जनरली लीड टू द deflection of the story. Again, it's a, let me take slightly a bigger one. Samira was the leader of athletic team of her college, and her team had participated in the inter-college sports meet. She also had taken part in the event like relay race 400 meters. She encouraged all her teammates, give them tips to improve their performance. She used to keep practice session daily so that they can perform well. She also advised her team members to meditate, so that meditate maybe she want to write. They can be mentally strong and get the ability to handle the pressure. She improved herself also. Eventually, she along with her team performed well and won medals. She was also selected for district level with some other members of the team as well. पहली बात तो इस स्टोरी में I'll tell you what changes required, क्योंकि आपका आज सभी का स्टोरी स्पोर्ट्स पे मिलेगा, लेकिन उसमें कितना डिफरेंस होता है स्टोरी में ये करता है. व्हेन यू से यू एडवाइज योर टीम मेंबर टू डू समथिंग, if you are a team leader, you don't advise people, you also do along with them, right? You just you carry out this yoga session for mental health rather than writing you advice to do them to do. Why don't you do along with them? This is how you be make the team building. And when you say selected for district level, which competition you are talking about, for what she has been selected for, in what race she won the medal when she came first and all, तो आप वो बता सकते हो. So somehow you generalize, I usually generalize this picture rather than coming to this. If you make it slightly this restructuring of sentence, it could have been a much better story. I think it would be very useful. Another one, Rajat was studying in KIIT University and he got to know about inter-college athletic championship. He took part in it and started preparation, but he saw his friends are also interested, but they don't have any prior participation. So Rajat, being an ace athlete, taught them technique of sprint, build strength, stretching, made a diet plan and took help from seniors and watched videos of athlete and improved technique. But while practicing, he wasn't able to manage time. However, he rectified mistake and finally they won the competition. Again, I'll say good story. In fact, I'll say yes if narrated well. However, it could be improved in terms of actions. आप जब actions लिखते हो ना, आपका क्या you just आप एक ही लाइन में सब खत्म नहीं कर सकते. क्या क्या और किया, कैसे किया, what did do, what kind of event it was organized, किस इवेंट में था, how and when they participated, किस इवेंट में वो फर्स्ट आया, क्योंकि आपको दिखाना पड़ेगा कि why he standing on podium or she standing on podium, जो भी आप बनाते हो अपना सेंट्रल कैरेक्टर, वो किस इवेंट में फर्स्ट आया. आप एक जनरिक नहीं बोल सकते उसके बाद there was a competition and then you won. तो उस पर थोड़ा ध्यान रखना है. हाँ, okay, the three male 17, 18 positive running competition. Nishant 18 was active athlete of BSc PG college. हाँ, this is a better introduction and pursuing BSc degree in mathematics and physics. Our district level running competition held by Vijay Academy. He nominated himself through his school and started practicing. Daily on competition day started ran with full energy and won the race with first position, meet with second and third competitor and praised them for good running. He He got gold medal and his school student and teacher praises him. Many students motivate to see him take part in physical activity. I'll say yes. That's a good story. And it's very well written. And थोड़ा सा हो सकता है कि उसके स्कूल के और बच्चों को भी मोटिवेट कर सकता था. Maybe the entire team, how they practice together. And then they could have come like this, the school came first or second or third also. वो थोड़ा और अच्छा हो सकता था rather than, you know, and teacher praised him. ठीक है, मतलब you look for this motivation, but I'll go ahead. I will say surely yes for this kind of a story. And because the story में क्या है? What is her name? Ashwani. Ashwani has brought out, पहले तो introduction से ही डाला, उसके बाद a district level running competition held by Vijay Academy. That's how you should take clue from the picture is shown and not try to impose your own story into the picture. Other way around नहीं होना चाहिए. तो that's why it's good. Again यहाँ पे भी मैं अच्छा story देख रहा हूँ. I mean, let me see how is it. I have perceived 3 characters. All are male of age group 19-20. The central character of my story is Abhi. He's a college student. He's good in study and also very interested in outdoor activity and sports. One day got to know about a 2000-meter marathon being organized by Vijay Academy. 2000 मीटर का मैराथन तो नहीं होता है. 2000 मीटर का 2 किलोमीटर मैराथन होता है. हाफ मैराथन 21 किलोमीटर, फुल मैराथन 40 किलोमीटर. तो अगर लिख रहे हो तो थोड़ा वो आना चाहिए. 2000 मीटर में 2 किलोमीटर, उसके लिए रेस रनिंग और ये सब हो सकते हैं, बट मैराथन इज नॉट द राइट वर्ड. Still I'll go. So he decided to participate in it. He started preparing himself for the marathon, practicing every day, morning, evening, exercise to boost stamina, small goal daily, and try to achieve the goal, and also made sure to eat healthy and stay hydrated throughout the day. The day of marathon arrived and he was ready to go. As soon as the race started, took off to a steady pace, run with determination, focus, pushing himself. Finally, he crossed the finish and the first one. Very good story. Except वो मेरे को मैराथन वाला लगा. उसके अलावा even know that it was thanks to his. He felt overwhelmed and knew it was all thanks to his hard work and dedication. I mean, rather than giving credit to yourself, maybe जिसका help लिया coaches or something, उन सबको you can thank. You know, अपना ही वो praise करने वाली बात नहीं होती. But very well written story. If you know, bearing this line, so very good story. Again, I'll say yes if it is narrated well. Okay. So I think आज सारी story sports पे हैं. But the only changes which you require कि आपको जो clue लेने हैं वो picture से ही लेने हैं. So let me, read out one more and see how it has come up. Yes, sir, please guide me. Rahul sir, you shouldn't start your story like this. You should write something and then you're in 2.5, तो इसमें क्या बचा? It's not a good story. Reason being, एक तो ये नहीं लिखना था. It is for guidance only. But moreover, you should, write a bigger story, a big one. You watch the video, read out someone else's story which I mentioned. और ये बहुत जरूरी है. I always try to pick up story, not only good story, but also the story how you should not write and how you can improve in a normal story. क्योंकि best कुछ नहीं होता है. Every time you should think how I can further improve. That's why I try to tell those basic things also that it can improve. It doesn't mean the story are bad. It means how we can further improve. So Rahul is a short distance athlete. He do his training in Vijay Academy, Dehradun, where a competition of certain distances were held and he stood first position. There he gave full credit of his achievement to his coaches and motivate all the participants for the participate in the competition. Theme अच्छा है, कोई problem नहीं है. Basic clue भी लिए हैं. Only problem here is the story is too short. You have to elaborate. थोड़ा actions वो आने चाहिए. So Kanishk, if you elaborate in that way, that will be a good story, and I'm sure you will be able to do this. अच्छा, किसने लिखा भी है भाई, आपकी थीम अच्छी है, बस आपको इसमें एक्शन डालने हैं. जैसे वो देखो, आप ही लोग अभी आजकल बन गए हो. सर अच्छा लिखा है. वो डेली सुबह उठने रनिंग के लिए आता था और हेल्दी डाइट लेता था और स्विमिंग के लिए भी जाने लगा अपना स्टेमिना इंक्रीज करने के लिए. Okay, so I hope you understand, and the takeaway from today's story is at the end of the day, when you talk about such a picture where everything is very clear, and everything is positive here. A competition, somebody won, came first, it was Vijay Academy. So यहाँ required है 2-3 चीज which make your story better or maybe different from others in a better perspective. One is you take every clue. Again, I would like to go to the picture. It's like it's a competition and organized by Vijay Academy. The position first, second, third. They are the numbers which are also given to them. Competition can be anything. तो आपको एक तो ये दिखाना है like this position, people standing on podium, means they scored some position, organized by Vijay Academy. And if you want to add on something, how did you plan? यहाँ पे moreover I am looking for your planning. How did you practice? Because ये तो अभी end एक तरह का है कि आप यहाँ पे आ गए हो. To reach here, what was the action plan? What was the theme? क्या क्या किया होगा कि बच्चा इस जगह पर पहुंचा? So that is the thing which is required. I hope if you inculcate this thing, and you can write a wonderful story. I hope you understand. See you tomorrow with a new picture and a new story. You can also write down your story in today's in the comment box if you want to change anything in the same story. Right? Till then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.